How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Movie Hooker YouTube video. I am Gary from Movie Hooker, and today I want to be taking you through a video review, hopefully a spoiler-free video review for VHS Beyond. I was kindly sent a screener by Shudder, which had me very, very excited, and I was even more excited when I found out that some content creator buddies that I have got to see the premiere at Fantastic Fest, and they said it was the best in the franchise. So yes, I can confirm, in my opinion, anyway, this is the best in the franchise. This is also the seventh movie in the franchise, which is insane. And if this is the caliber of it now, I can see no signs whatsoever of it slowing down. So I'm going to take you through each individual movie that's on here, and hopefully spoiler free as well. So let me get my little article up, which you can check out on moviehooker.com, and subscribe to the Movie Hooker newsletter, and subscribe to this channel as well if you haven't already. Okay, so the first film on VHS Beyond is called The Wrap. This is sort of plays out throughout the movie, and this is the story of VHS Beyond, about a giant house and the people in it that are seeing strange creatures that may not be from this world. And yeah, they find two videotapes, and these videotapes are labeled Proof and Proof 2. So yes, next up we have Stork. So this is like the first sort of short that we get. Stork follows a team of police officers who go by the name of Warden, and they are investigating the disappearance of 17 newborn babies who are just disappeared. But maybe it's 16, but on the 17th kidnapping, one of the cops follows the person who has kidnapped this newborn baby to the house. And all the cops now have planned like this raid to find out what is going on and to get news to the parents who have lost their newborn children. But once they get there, they have no idea of the horrors that await them in there. So I really don't want to give too much away, but I will. No, I won't. It's very, very gruesome. It just goes from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye. And yeah, I want to see a feature-length adaptation. So what happens to these cops when they enter this house? The name is in the title as well. Well, that obviously, but you know, the idea of the movie is in the actual title there. So that is Stork. Next up, we have one called Dream Girl. This is an Indian short, and it follows two paparazzi who are paid to hound celebrities and to capture that money shot and get paid. They get information that I don't know, the Taylor Swift of India pretty much is at a certain location, and they want to go there and capture some footage of her. But when they get there, they realize that, you know, people have been pushing her far, far too hard. She's exhausted, and she is on the verge of a mental and maybe a psychotic break. So one of the paparazzi hides in a place where he shouldn't be hiding and captures a side to her that no one else knows about. And yeah, I'll leave that one right there. This is another great. Once the carnage happens in these, they don't hold back. Listen, they are all very, very gruesome, and the special effects are fantastic as well. We have a lot of practical effects. I would say some CGI blood is questionable, but that's very, very little to complain about. So that is called Dream Girl. And next up, we have Live and Let Dive, and that is, I think, my favourite from the whole VHS Beyond. This follows a birthday party who are on a little airplane, and they're about to jump out of the airplane for a dare, because that's what they want to do on this birthday. But as soon as they're in the air, they look out of the plane window and they see something that ain't from this world. And yeah, that's what happened. I want to talk about it, but I can't talk about it because these are shorts. And, you know, if I give away anything, then I'm giving away the entire movie. But what I will say about Live and Let Dive, it's proper cosmic horror. And what I loved about it so much is that it was set during the day. All this horror takes place in the blistering sunshine. And, you know, obviously, if you're a horror fan, you will agree with me that 90% of horror movies all take place during the night, when I actually find it more menacing and more sinister. And yeah, when stuff is set during the day. And also, I will say this: there may be a little nod to M Night Shyamalan's Signs. If you know what scene I'm on about in Signs, I would say Shines in Signs, then it happens very quickly, and just like this, if you blink your eye, you're going to miss that. My cat is crying at the fucking window. So that is Live and Let Dive. So next up is Fur Babies. If you're not aware, Justin Long and his brother Christian Long are directing this one, and they have written it as well. This is the odd one out from the entire franchise. This hasn't got aliens in it, but as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, I don't even have to check who directed this, because I know it was Justin Long. So this follows this investigative team who are going to investigate a doggy daycare center who may be up to illegal activity, let's just say. And yeah, as I said, it's just like you know exactly who directed this. And if I had to compare this to two movies without giving anything away, I would say Tusk, and I would also say um, Misery and Tusk, and they're two fantastic movies, and I'm sure you're going to have as much fun as I did with that one, Fur Babies. So yes, next up, or last even on the list, this is called Stowaway, and this is another fantastic alien thing. Again, the story is in the title there, really, but it's about this woman who camps out in the Mojave, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, desert, to capture UFO activity. She sees lights in the sky, she follows these lights until she can follow them no more. Then she comes into contact with something. Um, this is the directorial debut. This is very important. This is the directorial debut by Kate Siegel, or not Siegel, Siegel, fucking Steven Seagal. Yeah, who is in A Haunting of Hill House, and Mike Flanagan, horror maestro, who is also her husband, as far as I know, wrote this. This is proper alien horror. I'm not going to tell you anything else about it, but if I had to compare this, I would say it would be Fire in the Sky meets Arrival. And I think they're two fantastic sci-fis to be comparing anything to. So guys, that is it. That is my review. I loved it. The closing sequences, again, once we go back to the main story with this house, is the stuff of fucking nightmares as well. I've watched this 3 times, and the first time this impressed me, the sort of closing scene, and I was like, shit, man, that is just grim. It's sort of like sleep paralysis, but there's someone hovering over you, and it's this entity, or this being, is terrifying, and I loved every second of it. I've left VHS going, holy shit, that will believe the hype. I now believe it. It's hitting Shudder on October 4th. And I hope you check it out, and I also hope that you come back and tell me what you think. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button, because it always helps, and also go to moviehooker.com and check out some of my articles and subscribe to the newsletter. Thank you very much. I'll be back soon with more videos. Cheers, bye bye.